Scorpio, your power cards for the first half of the month are coming here soon. There we go. And they start with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Cups, there may be so many things that are just out in front of you, this possibility, that possibility. So you may have to sort of calm things down a little bit and make sure you're focused on the things that are most important, because it just seems like there's so many good things that can be there. And if you're confused about all the things that are coming at you, you might miss the Knight of Cups, which can be a very enticing offer. And you wouldn't want to miss a very enticing offer, because then you might get stuck with the Seven of Swords. And that is, it's an energy that can lead you to healing from any bad situation in the past. It's a very defensive type of situation. But I think you would really rather get the Knight of Cups. So be open. There are many possibilities, but make sure you use your logic to sort of whittle them down so you know what you want and what you don't want. And the Seven of Swords can help you with that. Scorpio, a very powerful conjunction between the planets Mercury and Jupiter will occur between the 8th and the 12th. That's exact around the 10th of June in your 9th house and the sign of Cancer. Now, both Mercury and Jupiter represent aspects of the mind. Mercury represents the logical lower mind, the scientific mind. Jupiter represents the expansive philosophical and spiritual mind. So when these two energies come together, they are very powerful on the level of analysis, of learning, and they also will have some impact on the area of travel, things at a distance, because the 9th house, interestingly enough, is ruled by the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter, being in Cancer, is exalted. So you may find that your whole sense of vision and your ability to plan for the future, to see where you want to go and what you want to do, that is all inspired here by Jupiter and Mercury. You may want to study law. You may want to travel to a foreign country. So make sure you use this energy. It is really very powerful. Again, Jupiter exalted in Cancer. And because you are also a water sign, this energy is in good aspect to your chart. So as a water sign, this is a trine. So Scorpio is trined by Cancer. So there should be very, very good opportunities coming your way. You need to be a little bit ambitious, but don't be too pushy. But you do have to express what you want and what you need. Otherwise, people will know. So open your mind and open your possibilities. Scorpio, your power cards for the second half of the month are the Magician. Congratulations. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. Well, this looks like it can be fun. You have everything that you need to get ahead, to really start producing what you need to attract into your life, to manifest what you want, to be happier and more successful. And you will probably get some sort of nice little offer that comes your way with the Ace of Pentacles. Could be something that you've wanted for a long time. And once you get it, start putting your pentacles away, because if you start putting your pentacles away, they will grow in time. And you will learn more about how to use your resources and how to use your money so that you can manifest even more in the future. Scorpio, the second half of the month starts with a double whammy of chaotic, challenging, and yet perhaps creative energy. And we'll start talking down here because Saturn and Neptune are conjunct, and this is in the 6th house of health and work. So Neptune likes to dream and create and drift. Saturn says, oh no you don't, you got to stay practical, you got to bring it down to earth. So one of the good things here is if you aren't dreaming your life away, you could be dreaming of a new way to structure the way you work, or a new dietary pattern, or a new daily routine that will be more beneficial. So Neptune and Saturn can be positive together. However, there's also a square up to Jupiter, and Jupiter is in your 9th house and the sign of Cancer. Now, Saturn and Jupiter aren't really that friendly. Jupiter wants to expand, Saturn wants to contract. So when Jupiter is in this 9th house, he is in his own house, so he's very strong, and he's exalted in the sign of Cancer. So what this could bring to you is opportunities to really expand your mind, to really become more creative when there's thoughts of religion, philosophy, your ambitions, where you want to go in the future, do you want to travel to a foreign land? So all of those types of things are very possible. You might also just have visions about what is coming for the future, because Jupiter in the 9th house brings prophecy as well. So you need to balance the structure of Saturn with the dreaminess of Neptune and the expansiveness and mental quality, the intellect of Jupiter. At the same time, there is also a very volatile square between Mars and Uranus. Mars is the god of war. Nobody likes them. Uranus is chaos, but also he can be very creative. So you do have to be a little bit careful because Mars is up here at the end of the 10th house, that's the career house, and Uranus is just going into the 8th house, which is the house of intimacy and the psychic. So you're going to have to be very careful to know your boundaries with people, but also know your boundaries with the money and the resources that you share with other people. Now, there could be some possibilities of making a good investment in new technology. However, you have to be very careful. You better know what you're doing and don't bet the whole farm. Now, when we put all this energy together, we have the energy of Mars, which is action. We have Uranus, which is chaos or genius. Jupiter, which is expansiveness. Neptune, which is dreaminess, and Saturn, which is structure. So if you can handle all these and put them all together in a positive structure, then you can make creative breakthroughs. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. And if you would, I'd appreciate if you'd hit the like button under my video and share them with your friends, because it's free. And also, if you would like to order your own private psychic and spiritual reading, or natal or transit astrology chart, and the transit chart is for the year to come, you can go to my website, professorastrology.com, and you'll find a link on the top right-hand side of the website for psychic and spiritual readings. And all you have to do is hit the link, go to that page, and it'll explain how you can order your own private reading or personal astrology chart. And again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous month.